and they're just running an absolute mock in the house. What have you been doing?
I was doing a bit of my laundry.
Yeah.
I was mopping my whole flooring, cleaning the glass windows, these windows. As you can see how clean it is right now. And cleaning this whole area so my daughter can play here.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
What outside space have you got?
Sorry?
What outside space have you got?
This is what I have. This is the balcony I have, and there's one little outside, there's one little space. We are not so lucky as you, where you have your back garden and everything.
Yeah, no, I know.
We live in big
we are
apartments.
very lucky.
As you can see, I'm on 29th floor here.
So let's have a look. Goodness me. Right in the middle of Mumbai, huh?
Yes. The city has come to standstill. I cannot hear anything.
Goodness. And is that a net because you're practicing your cricket strokes, or you don't want the balls to fly over the balcony?
Yes, you're right. The pigeons, they come inside, man. They come inside and they poop everywhere, and I have to clean that as well. So I've just made sure there is net covering here so that they don't come inside.
Who's doing the cooking in the house? Who's doing all the other day-to-day jobs?
We've got someone to do the cooking, and my wife is a very good cook. She does a bit of cooking as well. But yeah, I mean, we've been on a very on an easy streak. We're not eating anything fancy. Keeping it very simple and real. What I trying to remember all my old days, what we used to do during our old days, cleaning the house, making sure everything is in the house.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, a lot of things actually, you know, I now look back at it and I think how our life was hectic. I mean, all these years, you know, we've been on the road all the time, going from one place to another. But now I realize it's so important to spend some time with your family as well and understand what goes inside your house.
Yeah.
You know, it's important. And now I've got the reality check about, you know, how important it is to spend time with your loved ones, because, you know, they want us to be with them.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And I've got a very young kid. So kind of.
What are you missing? What are you missing most about not being out and about?
Definitely playing the game. That is something that I'm missing a lot. And I was injured for last 2.5 months, so I've been itching to go out. And when I got the news that everything is going to be postponed, I was a little sad. I was quite looking forward to go and play the IPL. But yeah, again, I mean, regardless of all that, I mean, the safety of the nation, the whole world right now is important. And I can see that, you know, there's been a lot of discipline in the country. Watching a lot of news as well these days to keep up with the world, to see what is happening in India. I think, you know, it's been 2 days of a lockdown and it's pretty disciplined at the moment, except people going for their emergency stuff like buying groceries, you know, medical services and all that. And so far,
I mean, it's crazy here as well, man. I mean, I went on a bike ride the other day, and you just don't see anybody around. There's just nothing. You're not allowed to do anything here. It's complete lockdown, and it's, I suppose, exactly what I saw a picture or a message from your wife on Instagram. There's dolphins in the bay in Mumbai. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
No, man. For
yes,
real?
it was taken from that video was taken from an apartment right in front of Marine Drive, which is what the first thing I checked. Whether it's a fake video or it's the real one, it is the real one. It's right, I mean, probably 50 or 70 meters from the shore.
Crazy. And I mean, that's unheard of, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know when was the last time we heard of dolphins or any of sea creatures coming to the shore of Mumbai.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I've seen some pictures actually in Italy, Venice, where they've seen the before and after pictures. It's crazy how maybe nature's just resetting itself here.
Yeah, I mean, see, in hindsight, if you look at the other side, I mean, we get to know what we've done to the earth. Yeah. And now it's kind of in a healing process. It's healing down, because I've never seen blue skies in Mumbai, and I can see that right now. I mean, look at that. I'll show you. See?
My goodness. It's unbelievable.
Exactly. So,
Jesus.
uh, I mean, yeah, and the pollution and everything has gone down massively. But
Mm.
again, I mean, I don't want to disrespect what is happening in the world right now. Without any disrespect, I know what we are going through.
Mm.
People are losing lives. People are battling through this tough period, which is not easy, which is not an
Mm.
easy fight. So, I mean, I made a video the other day as well, thanking the doctors, the nurses, and everybody,
Sure. Sure.
from the ward boy as well.
Yeah.
They're doing a incredible job making sure that we all are safe and we
Mm.
can just be at our home,
Mm.
worrying about our family. They've been worrying about the entire nation because
Yeah.
you see
Yeah.
so many cases coming up through the day and things like that.
Yeah. So
So yeah,
anyway, I mean, I was meant to be traveling as well in the next couple of days to India because it's obviously IPL season.
correct.
What were your expectations for the Mumbai Indians this year? What were you expecting from them and captaincy? Are you enjoying the captaincy? Have you enjoyed the captaincy? Is it something that you're really looking forward to again?
Yeah. I love captaining Mumbai Indians. We've got a great bunch of squad.
Mm.
Everybody who's been part of the team, all these years, in some way or the other, they put their hand up at different situations, which makes my job easier. Or I can say I look better as a captain.
Yeah.
When you also know you've been a captain yourself, when your players put their hand up,
Yeah.
it makes your job so easy.
Yeah. I
So yeah, I
suppose
was
you're only
quite looking forward to. We got few new addition to the squad. We got Chris Lynn, Trent Bolt, Nathan Coulter-Nile, and few others as well. So I was quite
I
excited.
was I was going to ask you who's been your best buy? Who would your best buy have been for this season coming up? Who do you think? I mean, if you can chuck those names around there, Coulter-Nile's a good one. Chris Lynn,
Trent Bolt as well. I mean, with the new
Bolt.
ball on a pitch like Wankhede, swinging the ball into the right-hander, taking the
Mm-hmm.
ball away from the left-hander. I was quite looking forward to that because I know how much the ball swings in the first few overs at Wankhede, and there's a bit of extra bounce from the other grounds if you compare it. So,
Mm.
along with Bumrah, he
Mm.
would have made a lethal combination. So I was quite looking forward to that. I'm still looking forward to that. I mean, fingers
Do you
crossed.
think it's going to happen? Do you think the IPL would happen at some stage this year?
At some stage, yeah, if things settle down and things get
Yeah.
a little easier, it might happen. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. And in
Right now,
coaching, who's coaching? Who's coaching you again this year?
Mahela.
Mahela's still the coach.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
been
he's
your
done a
favorite?
wonderful job.
Who's been your favorite coach over the years in your whole career? Who's been your favorite coach? Indian coach, Mumbai
Difficult,
Indians.
very difficult to pick one name because they all
Sure,
bring something or the other to the table.
sure.
I mean, Ricky Ponting to me was a magic.
Yeah,
Uh, the way he handled the team uh, when he was captain for the first half of the tournament, and then he gave the captaincy to me
yeah,
in the midway through the tournament.
yeah,
And it takes a lot of guts to do that in the middle
yeah,
of the tournament, to leave the captaincy and get someone else to do it.
yeah.
I can only imagine him doing that. And after that as well, to be as involved as
He was.
as he was as a captain, or
Yeah,
then as a I mean, I would rather say a support staff, because he was playing a supporting role to all the players, to all the youngsters in the team, and he was guiding me through the captaincy. And yeah, I got to learn a lot from him. So he was a different uh, uh, ball game altogether. Mahela is very calm, he's very composed, and
mm,
he only tells you to do things that he sees is probably right or wrong. I mean, he'll draw a line very quickly and say, "Do not, as a team, we shouldn't be crossing that
yeah,
line."
yeah.
So his messages are very clear, and his. Uh,
I think I think all players are very, very lucky to be able to tap into the overseas brains, and I also think that from the overseas perspective, I'll speak from my perspective as a player coming to India. when
Yeah.
you can understand that you can have a home ground in India, you can gain a lot of support in India. It makes you feel more comfortable. Have you found it harder as an Indian player to play against foreigners over the last 5 or 6 years, with the foreigners being so comfortable in India?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually goes both ways because
Yeah.
all our local players, including us, we've benefited playing alongside them to know how they think about the game, how they want to prepare, how they prepare against certain individual, and it's the same for them as well, rubbing shoulders with each other in terms of nationality. You know,
Hey,
it
Rohit, Rohit,
does, it
Rohit,
does.
Rohit, Rohit. De Villiers has just come on and said he likes the pictures in my background. He says you need to show a little bit more there. He said you're not showing enough. Mr. De Villiers is on you.
Oh, get him on the line as well.
I'm gonna do De Villiers. I don't know how we can get De Villiers onto this. I'm gonna do De Villiers. No, it's gonna happen. You see, ABD is here. Yes, De Villiers is here. We definitely, there he is. Look at him. But no, you're right. You are right. From an overseas perspective and an Indian perspective, it's definitely it's 100% improved the game too.
Yeah, it's been a learning curve for both nationality, the Indian and the foreign nationals. I mean, they pick up so much, and eventually, you realize that at the end of the tournament, it's sad when the tournament comes to an end.
Yeah.
When you see all the players booking their tickets to go back to their country,
Yeah.
and to know that you won't be playing with them anymore, it's a bit of. I mean, it's sad, but again.
What about sledging? And I mean, I know that India historically isn't a country where you go to and you get sledged. I mean, you guys don't need to sledge there. The wicked sledge us enough. They spin and bounce and turn and do what they need to do. But I found it also became increasingly hard to become so friendly with people and then go and play in an Ashes series and start abusing guys who you spend so many months of the year with playing together. It's changed the game from that perspective as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It has a lot. I mean, traditionally, the Indian team much better than anyone else. I mean, we don't usually go on to sledge or be in people's face while we are playing. I mean, right now we've started a little bit because we've got a very aggressive captain.
Yeah.
So we do that a little bit, but again, I mean, it's fun. It's just a banter. It's nothing personal. Everyone knows that, and I hope everyone knows that it's nothing personal. It's just
Of
to
course.
bring a bit of laughter in the game, and try and keep the environment a little relaxed. You know what I mean?
Of course. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I completely get it, and it's definitely changed the dynamic. I found it harder actually playing against those guys because you want to make sure that after the game they can't send you a message or speak to you and say, "I've got you in my pocket, I knocked you over," or "We beat you." You want to always hold the upper hand against your mates.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you want that competitiveness as well when you are in the battle with the opposition. You want that competitiveness to be
Yeah.
there as well. At the same time, one should know that we can't cross lines.
Yeah, for sure.
Have to be within the rules of the game, and then everything is fine. It's
Who's the best player you've played with? Indian, Mumbai Indians. Who's the best player you've played with? Who would you rank? You would say, you know what? I've learned so much from that dude. He's just great.
I mean, I grew up watching Tendulkar.
Yeah.
Sachin Tendulkar was somebody I grew up watching. I learned so many things by reading his book, actually, which inspired me to play at the highest level, which was right at the beginning of when I started playing cricket.
Yeah.
The book, the name of the book is The Making of a Cricketer.
Yeah.
And in that book, his journey is mentioned how through all the hardships he's gone through, and never ever it's been so easy for him to be where he is right now.
Yeah.
Most important thing which I learned from him is being humble in whatever you do.
Yeah.
And being disciplined at the same time as well. I mean, after achieving so much, you just try to, you tend to slip away a little bit, but I've never seen that from him. So that is something that I try and bring into my journey and my routine as well. Like, there's sky is the limit. There is no end to
And
anything.
what's been your lowest point in your career? What's been the lowest point you've just gone, oh my goodness, I don't know
That
what's
was
happening?
2011 World Cup when I was not picked. I was not part of the 2011 World Cup. And that was the saddest moment because the World Cup was being played in India and the final was at my home ground, Wankhede. So to miss out on all that and to sit at home and watch these guys lift the trophy was not easy for me. So that was the lowest point for me.
Why weren't you picked?
Oh, it's my own performances. I was not at my best at that point. Someone has come to say hi.
Where is she? Hello.
Say hi, Sammy. Hi. Do hi.
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 Hello.
Say hi.
Instagram star. Mwah.